Hello everyone, I'm Bruce Vaughan from Australia, and today I'm going to show you how you can sort paragraphs in a Google Doc using the TableMate Google Docs add-on. First of all, you have to install TableMate. To do this, choose Extensions, Add-ons, and Get Add-ons. Then in the Search Apps box, type TableMate. Then click on TableMate to install. Then choose Extensions, TableMate, and Start. If TableMate fails to load and just keeps initializing, you need to clear your browser cache. The website for your browser will explain how to do that. That's because TableMate is really 7 apps all in one and uses a little bit of memory. The Sort Paragraph option is here. Sort table rows or paragraphs. So we click there to select and then choose the Sort Paragraphs option. Now here is a simple list of Australian animals, and to sort it into alphabetical order, to alphabetize it or to sort it, we first select the things we want to sort and then choose the options. There's no lists involved here, so we'll turn that off, and we're going to sort it into ascending order, and we click OK, and it's done. Now some people are going to say there's plenty of other things that do the same job. Why worry about TableMate? Well, let me show you. Let's go to the next kind of thing we might want to sort. Here we've just been on a trip around Australia and we've counted how many different kangaroos and koalas and things that we have seen. So these paragraphs begin with numbers. If I select these ones and I sort them into ascending order and click OK, you'll notice that the numbers are correct. Now why is that special? Well, this sorting algorithm, if it notices a number at the beginning of the paragraph, it will sort it numerically automatically. Other sorting algorithms do not do that. Or we could sort these paragraphs into descending order simply by selecting them again, choose descending, and OK. And there we are. We have the biggest number at the top and the smallest number at the bottom. Here is the same list sorted by an alphabetical sorter. You'll notice that it gets the numbers in the wrong order. That's because it's treating the numbers as letters of the alphabet instead of numbers. But there's worse problems than this with simple alphabetical sorting. Just say we want to sort something like this. Here is a simple quiz about Australian animal facts, where the person has to write a sentence to describe one fact about each animal. And we've got some dots there where they can write their answers. And we've also got a space between the paragraphs to spread them out a little bit. Now what would happen if we sorted this quiz alphabetically? Let me show you. A simple alphabetical sort does this. The spaces end up at the top, you can't see them. All the dotted lines that were by themselves end up above there, and then the things that start with letters are sorted into alphabetical order. So let's use the TableMate sort algorithm and see how it will sort our quiz. Let's put it into ascending alphabetical order. We'll just make it a little bit smaller so we can see it all. And then we'll select down to there. And then ascending order. And we're going to sort. So we click OK. And there we go. We've got everything in alphabetical order properly. And it hasn't messed up the formatting. But what about something with lists? Well, here's some facts about Australian animals. We have koalas who have a habitat of tall eucalypt forests and low eucalypt woodlands. And they eat eucalypt leaves and these other things. And then we have an echidna, a platypus, and a kangaroo. So for each one we've got habitats and what they eat. Now, these are actually lists. So the koala has a list with 2 items in, the habitats and what they eat. That's the top level list. And then there are nested lists under those. Now what would happen if we did a simple alphabetical sort of this summary? What would it end up looking like? It's horrible. I'll show you. Here it is. Just check this out. At the top we have ants, wherever that comes from. Banks suitable for building burrows, and so on. Then eats leaves from, echidna. And habitats. At the bottom is yabbies. So it's sorted all the paragraphs into alphabetical order, but we've completely lost the structure of our document. And that's useless. Let me show you what happens when we sort using the TableMate sorting algorithm. Let me scroll this up so you can see the whole thing, and then we'll select it all like that. We're going to not select sort top level lists. The only things that are not lists here are kangaroo, platypus, echidna, and koala. Everything else is part of a list. And we're going to sort them into ascending order. So here we go. Click OK. All done. So you'll notice echidna is now at the top, kangaroo, koala, and platypus is at the bottom. But you'll notice that habitats is on top of eats. That's the first level list. It has not been sorted. And also, these lists have not been sorted. That is not alphabetical. Woodland should be at the bottom, not in the middle. And so, to make it sort the lists that are there, we first of all need to select sort top level lists. And now if we do it, right, you'll see now eats is above habitats for each one. Eats, habitats. But the nested lists are not sorted. They are still not in ascending alphabetical order. If we also sort lists within lists, which are nested, and you'll notice in this case we only have lists inside lists, but we could have lists inside lists, inside lists, inside lists. It will work for any level, absolutely any level of nesting of lists, and keep the lists correct and in the right places, and sort each one individually. Here we go. Watch this. Ascending order for lists within lists. And there it is. All done and perfectly correct. Now we're going to sort all of this into reverse order. We select it, select descending, and then sort paragraphs. All done and complete and correct. Here is an Australian animal identification chart with a kangaroo at the top, a wombat, a koala, an echidna, and a platypus. We want to sort this into alphabetical order. So we begin by making a selection of the part that we want to sort. This time we're sorting into ascending order, and because we're not sorting any lists, we'll turn off those options. And then we click OK to do the sort. All done and correct. Here is a table with 4 cells. Each cell contains things that need to be sorted. The contents of selected table cells are sorted individually. Here we have selected the 2 table cells on the right and sorted them into ascending order. Now we're going to select all of the table cells and sort the contents of each cell separately into descending alphabetical order. All done.